Everybody, this is Lydia D Beauty, and I'm going to be doing another kind of palette review because I'm doing palette week because I've gotten some for my birthday, so I wanted to share with you my thoughts on those palettes that I received. If you haven't seen my one from Monday, it would be the Gem and the Holograms one, and this is the Sephora collection, and I also reviewed the Gem Liquid Lipsticks collection from Sephora, so I will link that video down below. Today I'm going to be talking about the Vida Loca palette by Kat Von D. This is the remix palette. This is a holiday kit that my husband actually picked up for me when it came out, but I wasn't allowed to have it until my actual birthday, so I am finally able to play with it and finally able to share with you guys my overall thoughts on this palette. So I am wearing some of the colors on my eyes, and I do have to say they're very blendable, so I will let you know my overall thoughts at, towards the end of this video. But I'm going to go into talk about the packaging, and then I will go into the swatches and talk about each shade and their finish, and then I will go ahead and let you know my overall thoughts, and that should sum up the whole video. So let's get. So the kit itself comes in this clear kind of plastic thing, which I'm going to discard because there's really no sense in keeping this, but I kept it for you guys to show you what it comes in. It comes like that, and then it comes with a paper in there, and it shows you how it's arranged, how the palette's arranged inside, and all of those details. And then it has 24 bold shades, and they're new shades because they haven't been in any of her palettes. And then on the back of that paper, it has a kind of like face charts for certain looks that you might want to try with the palette. The packaging comes in this kind of sleeve thing, and it also is like a shiny material. It reminds me of the kind of like the shiny finish on the Interstellar palette. So this is of course a lot more sturdier, but this is just kind of like a pretty sturdy cardboard, and then it has her artwork on there, which I'm going to actually display on my vanity. So, and then it says Vida Loca, and then on the back it shows you how the palette is displayed. So when you open the package or open the palette, it's got this little star right here and a tab, and then you just kind of pull it out, and that's how you reveal the beauty that is this palette. Alright, so how it's arranged is that it's a color wheel. As you can see, it's a color wheel, and it's got your neutrals in the center of the color wheel, and then you have your colors arrayed in like a rainbow spectrum there. And what I love is that she's got like 2 sets of yellow, 2 sets of orange, but they're not the same. There's like a metallic, a matte, and then it's got this beautiful burgundy, and then like a pinkish red here, and then it's got your 2 pinks, it's got your 3 purples, and then different spectrums of blue. It's got a blue, more tealish blue, and then a teal, and then you've got your greens down here, and of course all your neutrals in the center. So again, these are arranged in a color wheel, which as an artist I super appreciate, because I absolutely love looking at colors and then arranged in the warm tones and the cool tones, and then your neutrals. It's just perfect. As an artist, I like to look at colors in a certain way. It's just the way I like to do it. It's easy for those who are beginners as well. If they want to look for like a certain color, they can find it real easy and work with the colors that you have in this palette really. Alright, so now that I've talked about the packaging, let's get into the swatches.
promise
thoughts on this palette is that it's super pigmented, super buttery. There are some that are a little bit of misses, like Vinyl was a miss for me, Destroyer was a miss for me, Echo was a miss for me, Dark Wave I could deal with, but just maybe 3 or 4 misses for me as far as pigmentation goes. The neutrals are beautiful. They're perfect. I love how black metal is just that matte black. I mean, it looks real dark, but when you swatch it, it does come off a lot lighter than you would think with any normal, and I'll show you what I mean with any other black that I like. This top shade right here is Blackout from the Urban Decay Smoked palette, and then this is Black Metal. So it's not as opaque and dark as Blackout, but it works for people that like to slowly build their black in the outer corner, or you know, if they want a smoky eye, they don't want it too black. Because, yeah, I am super impressed with the metallic shades in here. I mean, my favorite is Lemmy. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And I'm sorry I have black smudged here, but just look. One swipe and that's all you need. It is beautiful, and I've been looking for a metallic green like that, and I really want to create this real pretty green smoky eye, even though I've done an olive smoky eye, and I want to kind of compare it to the artist palette of Anaconda. Anaconda is actually more glittery than it is metallic, but Lemmy is your true green. So I don't know if you could tell the difference on camera. This is Anaconda and this is Lemmy. Lemmy is more green and Anaconda is more olive tone. So I've been looking for that perfect shade of green that I've just been wanting to do. I've been wanting to do like Christmas colors. So yeah, that's it compared to that. And what I love about the shade Harpsichord is it's a beautiful, like, this is a gorgeous shade. But if you do have Dose from her Metal Crush shadows, this one is actually a lot more orange than Harpsichord is. So as you can see, Dose is more on the orange side and this is more on the copper side, bronze side. So yeah, if you want that perfect bronzy copper shade, then you would love Harpsichord, but if you like it more orange, then you'd like Dose from the Metal Crush shadows. I'd love to see Destroyer as a metallic red, because Swoon is matte, but again, I see how she has to break it up. So, I mean, and then you do have Rewind, which is a beautiful burgundy shade. I've been looking for a true burgundy shade, and I almost bought, what was it? I can't remember the shade now. So yeah, that's how bad I'm getting with my memory. But anyways, it's one of the Metal Crush shadows, and it's like a burgundy red. I didn't get it because I was just like, you know what, I want to wait and see if Rewind is going to be what I want. And it is. So I'm glad I waited. So overall, the pigmentation is very good except for vinyl. I would think Destroyer is not that up there with what I like. And of course, Echo is not really that great. And I did see a similarity. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I have a mess on my hand. In the artist palette with Anastasia Beverly Hills, yeah, they almost look exactly alike. They pretty much, it's a dupe. Except Unicorn in the Anastasia one, I guess you can't see it on camera, but this is Echo. Echo is more of a bluish purple, and then Unicorn is more of a purple, but they do both have flecks of glitter in it. So, I mean, it's pretty much if you have Unicorn, Echo. Anyways, last thought I have on this palette is that I love how you can take the color wheel, and if you're an artist or if you know of the color wheel, you know that you can just go right across and you can find the complementary shades to the colors. So if I want to go with Destroyer, I can go across and get Hyper Ballad and have two complementary shades to kind of go with each other, and you can do like a complementary shade type look. So like Echo and I would say Fran, those two would go together as well. And then you've got Dark Wave, and I think Analog would be pretty nice together. So you can play with these colors and have endless possibilities with the shades in this palette. So my overall thoughts is I think it's worth it. It retails at $59, which is pretty good because usually her palettes are about $46, and they come with a lot less shades, and then they've got those big shades there, so that takes up a lot of room. And this comes with 24, so you get everything that you need in one palette. This isn't travel friendly because you have, you know, you have to pull it out, and I'm afraid that I would crush it in my luggage, but it's really pretty, and it's big and bulky, but at the same time, it's really nice to have something like this in your collection. So my overall thoughts, it's a very good palette. It's my favorite palette. Anyways, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys, this palette week helps you choose out like a specific palette. You've got your 80s, you've got your edgy, and you've got your soft and feminine type palette. So I kind of got everything that was, you know, well-rounded. So again, thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. Anyways, enough of that. I will see you guys next time.